Let us think critically of this quote from Ellen G. White's book, Education. Let's dive in. Purpose. The objective of the author was to persuade educators to hold themselves to a higher standard, convincing the reader of the importance of imparting key principles of life to students, and convincing the reader of the importance of preparing children for eternity. Question: what is the educator responsible for imparting to their students? What lessons are required of educators to give to their students? Why are life principles important for students? How are students supposed to be prepared for eternity? Information. The high plasticity of the adolescent brain permits environmental influences to exert particularly strong effects on cortical circuitry. While this makes intellectual and emotional development possible, it also opens the door to potentially harmful influences. Some key concepts that must be considered is the malleability of the young brains. Early childhood education is a key moment in which to form the characters of people. Someone's character begins to develop at an early age and is a continuous process, but it's easier to correct at earlier stages. Another concept is that teachers have a large influence on their students and are tasked to use this influence to help their students grow. Furthermore, the concept of the positive effect contact with Christ has on someone's life should also be considered. Assumptions that the reader already has a positive perspective of Christianity and Jesus, and that the reader feels a responsibility to educate others and, on some level, desire to perform their job as effectively as they need. What are the implications? By imparting principles of truth, purity, etc., students will grow into a positive force in society. Furthermore, by embracing these principles, students are able to become stronger through Christ and will be able to achieve their purpose in life. In conclusion, during early childhood and adolescence, children are most susceptible to being formed into the adults they will become. Therefore, it is important to not only convey knowledge but also principles to them as their brains are developing their social and problem solving skills. The Bible is key in conveying these principles to the youth, and by connecting with Jesus, they will be made stronger in adulthood.
Created using Powtoon.